are in my pocket. Jemima and I were going to spend the day at Miss Smiley's cafe. It was a special event, which was why we were both going dressed like this.
Well, you look marvellous, but I hope someone's going to teach you to roar louder than that. Once more, please, pirate pupils. Ha ha ha!
Yes, today we were going to be pupils at the Sunnysands School for Pirates.
I'm surprised Miss Smiley is running a pirate school. She's not fierce enough to be a pirate teacher, is she? She's much too smiley.
Miss Smiley's not the teacher, Grandpa. She's asked a friend to help.
Not Horatio Heave-Ho.
Horatio Heave-Ho has the beach hut next to ours. He works in a bank, but what he really wants to do is be a pirate.
Who's a pretty boy, then?
He loves putting on pirate clothes and digging for treasure. But most of all, he loves roaring.
Yo-ho! Heave-ho! Horatio!
Heave-ho! Horatio!
Just then, the doorbell rang.
That must be Miss Smiley.
But it wasn't Miss Smiley. It was...
Floyd!
Yes, it was Floyd.
Heave-ho, me hearties! Miss Smiley be waiting for you outside in her car! Floyd, I didn't know you wanted to learn how to be a pirate. I don't. I'm just going along to scare Horatio. Well, see you later, Grandpa. Don't get up to any mischief while we're out.
Oh, I think I'll just have a little lie down. Have a good time.
I knew what Grandpa was thinking.
If Floyd scares Horatio, then the pirate school will be a disaster. We've got to go and stop them, Jason. And there's only one way I can go to the pirate school, and that is if I'm small.
Not a shrinking cap, Grandpa.
Catch me if you can.
You know what happens when Grandpa shrinks? He can get into my car and make it go. He can chuff about the room in my Sunnysands train. He can fly in my toy plane. Or he can just run around for all he's worth. I'm the only one who knows about Grandpa's magic shrinking cap, and nobody else is supposed to find out. I couldn't see Grandpa anywhere. I had to go without him. But I knew he'd find his own way to get to pirate school. On Gordon, my toy seagull. Grandpa took off, flew up the stairs and out of my bedroom window. Miss Smiley had done a fantastic job of turning the cafe into a pirate school. There were nets and flags and a fish tank and all kinds of pirate food. A treasure chest made from a loaf of bread, potato sailing boats, shark-infested jelly, and a mermaid cake. And then our teacher arrived, Horatio Heave-Ho.
Yo-ho-ho! Heave-ho! Ah!
Everyone was so busy cheering Horatio Heave-Ho that nobody saw Grandpa running into the cafe, or climbing up the table leg, or hiding behind the treasure chest loaf.
Welcome, young ruffians, to the Sunnysands School for Pirates. I'm your teacher, Horatio Heave-ho, and this is my assistant, Stinky.
Perhaps you could teach them a piratey song.
I don't know many piratey songs. I keep forgetting the words.
Well, I know a piratey song. How does a proper pirate go? He stamps his foot and he shouts heave-ho. He hoists the sail of his pirate ship and goes on a treasure hunting trip. He lands on an island far away and digs and digs and digs all day.
When he finds gold, how does he go? Yo-ho-ho! Yo-ho-ho! Yes, I've got it, sing your hearts on me hearties. How does a proper...
Even Grandpa was roaring his heart out.
Yo-ho!
But Floyd had other ideas.
Goes on a treasure hunting trip.
While we were singing our hearts out,
He lands on an island far away.
Floyd sneaked off and picked up this, a plastic crab. Floyd chased Horatio round and round the food table. Any moment, one of them was going to spot Grandpa.
Help! Make him
Smiley, I'm scared of crabs. I keep thinking they're going to nip me somewhere nasty.
Floyd, you put that crab back where you found it, please.
It's pathetic. It's only plastic.
I think it's time for a piratey picnic.
Grandpa had to get out of the way. He jumped down and hid under the table. I was pleased to see that Grandpa had escaped. Floyd had taken the mermaid off the cake.
It's not very piratey, this food, is it? I mean, why have we got a mermaid cake? Mermaids have nothing to do with pirates.
Floyd, put that back. At least you can't scare Horatio with a plastic mermaid.
But Floyd was determined to scare Horatio with something else. While everyone was helping themselves to the pirate picnic, Floyd sneaked off to the dressing up box. He thought nobody was watching him, but he was wrong.
What's that boy up to now?
Miss Smiley went to get chocolate sundaes, and Horatio said,
And while we're waiting for the Sundays, I'll tell you all some pirate stories. Now sit down and gather round.
So we all gathered round.
Boris Blackbeard
All of us except Floyd.
was the wildest pirate that ever sailed the seven seas. He had a roar that could scare the life out of a giant. Ah, it's him! It's Boris Blackbeard, the bragging buccaneer!
Of course, everybody else knew it wasn't really Boris Blackbeard, the bragging buccaneer. It was Floyd. Horatio ran off and hid in the store cupboard.
Floyd, you're spoiling all the fun and you've upset Horatio. I'm telling Miss Smiley. Yeah, me too. And me.
This was a disaster. I was looking around for Grandpa, but I couldn't see him anywhere. And then I saw these. Grandpa had taken his clothes off and was running around pirate school in his pants. He was definitely up to something. I decided to hide so I could see what that something was. Floyd was making for the food when somebody waved at him. This time Grandpa had gone too far. He was sitting in the fish tank dressed as a mermaid.
Ah! She waved at me! Miss Smiley, you've got to come! There's a real-life mermaid in the fish tank!
As soon as Floyd had gone, I ran to the fish tank and whipped the real live mermaid out.
Oh, thanks, Jason.
Honestly, Grandpa.
I didn't think I'd be able to hold my breath for much longer.
But it's true, I promise. She's alive.
Oh no, Floyd's coming.
I'll deal with him. You hide.
Floyd went straight to the fish tank, but the mermaid wasn't there.
Cooey, I'm over here.
Ah! You can talk too? Who are you?
I'm Melissa, the merry mermaid, with eyes of turquoise blue, with golden hair and a flappy tail, and a special message for you. No more scaring, Horatio, please. No roaring and stamping your feet. Horatio may not be very brave, but he's ever so sweet.
Horatio!
Floyd rushed off to the store cupboard to find Horatio, and I came out of my hiding place. That was so funny, Grandpa.
Oh, pass me a napkin, will you, Jason?
So I promise from now on I'll be as good as gold. If I do one more thing wrong, you can make me walk the plank.
It's a deal.
Now please come and see the mermaid, please!
While Floyd was saying sorry to Horatio, Grandpa took the mermaid costume off and got back into his normal clothes. I redressed the mermaid doll and put her back on the cake. Just in time, too. Horatio and Floyd were coming back.
At all like you imagine. She's kind of funny and talks like this. I'm Melissa the Merry Mermaid with eyes of turquoise blue. Well, come on. She's on the cake.
This is just a doll. Full marks to you, Floyd. He tricked me right and proper, Miss Smiley. He tricked me. We'll make a pirate out of you yet, lad. Yo ho ho.
Yo ho ho.
Floyd was a bit confused, but Grandpa's job was done. When pirate school was over, Grandpa flew back on Gordon, and Miss Smiley brought us home. I ran into the house in front of Jemima just as Grandpa flew down the stairs. He whipped off his shrinking cap and came back to his normal size.
Oh, we did it, Jason.
It was a great pirate school, Grandpa, especially once Melissa the Merry Mermaid stopped Floyd messing about.
But Melissa couldn't have done it without your help, Jason. That's what I call teamwork.
Teamwork.
There you are, Grandpa. We had such a good time. We learned masses about being a pirate, including this song. How does a proper pirate go?
He stamps his foot and he shouts,
Heave-ho!
Grandpa, you know it already. Anyone would think you'd been to pirate school too.